What's poppin', everybody? So it's officially confirmed that LeBron James is going to join the Los Angeles Lakers for 4 years, and the deal is worth $154 million. Now, I want to talk about Carmelo Anthony. My question is, should Carmelo Anthony join LeBron James in LA? And the reason why I'm even asking this is because, Carmelo Anthony opted in to his final year with OKC. That deal is worth about $26 million. And there's a lot of rumors circulating around the NBA that OKC is going to seek a buyout agreement with Carmelo Anthony. And the reason why is because, they believe that, Carmelo Anthony should be coming off the bench at this point in his career. A lot of people believe that. And not only do they believe that, but also it's going to help them with their luxury tax, because Carmelo opting into that agreement causes the luxury tax to be around $96 million. So, these rumors of Carmelo getting a buyout is very true. Carmelo Anthony was not very happy with OKC after they got eliminated from the playoffs. Carmelo basically expressed how, things really had no structure when it came to Carmelo playing with Paul George and Westbrook. So, do not be surprised if you see Carmelo Anthony agree to some type of buyout deal with OKC. And I believe if that happens, I believe Carmelo Anthony is only going to go to two teams. Those two teams is the Houston Rockets, and the other team is the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, him joining the Rockets might be a higher possibility, because Carmelo Anthony specifically said that he wanted to go to Houston. Carmelo never wanted to go to OKC. For some reason, they couldn't get the deal done with Carmelo going to Houston, so he ended up being in OKC last year. And a lot of people believe that Carmelo should not be starting at this point in his career. I mean, last year he averaged a season low. At a lot of times he just looked very tired. He was very slow. Carmelo's never been too good on defense. And at this point in his career, Carmelo is specifically a shooter. The whole point of anybody having Carmelo on their team is to be a shooter and to knock down shots. And for some reason, he just couldn't get that done last year with OKC. So it's going to be interesting. If Carmelo joins LA, it'll be very interesting to see how that works out. A lot of people are wondering now that LeBron is on LA, what superstars are we going to see team up with King James on the Lakers? And I think, Carmelo and LeBron would mix very, very well. Not just because they're friends, but the fact that Carmelo and LeBron are scoring assassins. We've seen Carmelo and LeBron go at it since Carmelo was on the Nuggets. Every time Carmelo and LeBron played each other, it just was a fucking shootout. So, I think if Carmelo should play with anybody, I think him playing with LeBron, it'd be amazing. I think we see a whole nother level of Carmelo Anthony. A lot of people believe Carmelo Anthony is washed up. I don't believe that. I just don't think that Carmelo was used properly last year. We seen him play power forward last year, and I don't think Carmelo Anthony should be playing power forward, man. I think Carmelo Anthony should be playing small forward. So if you see Carmelo go to the Lakers, I think if you put Melo at the 3, LeBron at the 4, and if somehow they can get Kawhi Leonard and Kawhi Leonard's at the 2, and, they would even have enough money to still get DeMarcus Boogie Cousins, that's a pretty damn good team. And, a lot of people don't like Lonzo Ball, but one thing you can't deny is Lonzo Ball can pass that fucking ball. Lonzo Ball is a true point guard. I know his shot wasn't going in last year, and he's a rookie, so he gets a pass for that. Lonzo Ball, in my opinion, he can make that work, and playing with all of those veteran superstars, that shit might rub off on Lonzo, and you might see Lonzo, come into his element. You know what I mean? You know, I think Lonzo's gonna have a strong season next year. So, you know, we'll see what happens. Like I said, these are just rumors. It's not set in stone that Carmelo Anthony is gonna get a buyout, because we all know that Russell Westbrook has a great relationship with Carmelo Anthony. And I think that Russ and Paul George, I do believe that they want to play with Carmelo next year. So there's a high possibility that, you know, Russ and Paul George might not even let Carmelo seek a buyout, because we all know once Carmelo signs with a team, he's in 100%. Carmelo's not one of those players that likes to go to a team and take the easy way out. I mean, you know, even when he had a chance to leave the New York Knicks, you know, Carmelo said, nah, I want to stay in New York. This is home. And he signed that big-ass deal with the Knicks because he didn't want to leave New York. And I think it's the same thing with OKC. I think Carmelo wants to prove himself that he's still a threat in the NBA. But, you know, and the thing is, Carmelo wants his money. We all know that Carmelo Anthony is one of those players. You can say what you want about him, but Carmelo don't play about his money. But I think if Carmelo was that unhappy with OKC, I believe he never would have opted into that contract, because Carmelo's made a lot of money in his career. He's made a lot of money. I believe if he really wasn't that happy with OKC, I believe he would have never opted into his contract. And the only way that we're going to see Carmelo leave OKC is if OKC sits down with him and says, listen, you know, if you're not going to play on the bench next year, we don't want you here. We want you to be happy. We want to be happy. We'll give you this amount of money. Agree to the buyout. Get the fuck out of here. We don't want you ruining the chemistry with Russell Westbrook and Paul George. All right? We think you're washed up. We believe that, you know, you're old. Get the fuck out of here. That's the only way Carmelo is going to leave OKC. So, you know, expect more updates on this whole buyout situation within the next 48 hours. Because like I said, this is just rumors. But, you know, LeBron James signing to the Lakers, this is going to cause a lot of superstars to want to go and play with LeBron in LA. Not just because it's LA, but because they're going to have a chance to play with the best basketball player in the world. So leave comments, subscribe, click the thumbs up button, donate a little something to your boy, click them links in the bio, and let me know, like, do you think Carmelo should seek a buyout? And if he does, do you believe he fits better with LA or the Rockets? I'm out.